First thing I want to say is, over the years of my life, since about, well, since every time since I've been saved, I've learned that Jesus never fails. Sometimes this is a lesson hard to learn, but Jesus never fails. Maybe we do. In fact, sometimes I know I do. I just have to ask God, please forgive me for my goof ups and try to help me do better. But I want to say that Jesus never fails. I want to do this as asking you to pray for me, please. I'll start with 2014 when I was going down into our garage here out of this larger room and fell down the stairs somehow and broke my right hip. And we went to Veterans Hospital and they kept me there and putting some pins in my hip. But then they just found out they could not do a complete surgery right then because they had checked my heart and a cardiologist said your heart is not ready for this kind of surgery. So it ended up I had to have a pacemaker installed. My broken right hip was 2014. I had to have a pacemaker installed later that same year, 2014. And then with the pacemaker, they told me that after 6 months or so, I could go ahead and have the right hip, complete hip surgery. That was done through our orthopedic department. It was done at Cabell Huntington Hospital, where it was scheduled. And of course, looking forward, here in 2018, I had a prostate problems and I need prostate surgery. And again, the cardiologist said, no way, your heart's too weak. It's not safe to have that prostate surgery. So that got canceled for right now, put on hold. And several inpatient stays for what the doctors describe as chronic congestive heart failure that I'm just going to have to deal with for all the years of my life. So it looks like, plus they show me that I have edema of my legs and feet. What all that is, I don't know, but they describe it as something.
Swelling.
Yeah, they describe it as something that they don't want to see. And water on my lung, that was a bad time. Water on my lung had to be taken off surgically. 4 inpatient stays for water in my body, and it had to be taken off surgically around my heart and my lung. With that, I come up with a collapsed left lung. That's given me a lot of breathing problems, and the hospital has given me what they call a nebulizer machine that uses something that smokes, that looks something like, it acts something like a e-cigarette thing, but it's not. It has something else in it, and it is supposed to make my breathing better.
Vapor.
The vapor in it is supposed to make breathing better. It does for about 10 minutes to 30 minutes, and then after that it's just back to where it was again. So I can bend over 2 or 3 times, and I better have something to hold on to get up, or I'm going to be on my head right quick like. And of course, I'm told by the cardiologists themselves that my heart is working on the right side, but not on the left side. It's just 50% active. And the pacemaker is saying it's working on one side, but not the other, and it's about 50% active. So they got me set up for tomorrow, Thursday, October 25, at Cabell Huntington Hospital. I have to be there at 11 o'clock to check in, and suppose that involves getting last minute things done, whatever they want to do. And then surgery is to start at 12 o'clock. And so that's a big problem. And with all of this, dear people, I'm just totally worn out, mentally and physically exhausted. You know, there are more things that is physically wrong with my old body, but you wouldn't want to hear them all. But these are some of the major things here that are really a problem. I guess the other one would be an indwelling catheter that I go to the nursing service at the hospital once a month for them to change it, take the old one out that's been there 30 days and then put another one in. And I've gotten to be where I can handle it. Just time consuming for me to take care of the maintenance here at home. And I'm just totally worn out. And I ask your prayers. If you've got any encouraging words, I could use them. I could benefit from them from lay people, pastors. I could use encouraging words. I'm just totally worn out and having difficulty going any further. So this is going to be a short something here, and I'm going to cut it off here. But just pray. Just pray. Looking forward to hearing from you. And remember, I've learned over the past years, and somehow God has spent time since 2014 teaching me this lesson, that Jesus never fails. Heaven and earth may pass away, and the book of Revelation says someday they're going to, but Jesus never fails.